Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Testing the right side here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Grab behind the line. It's Morales. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid tackle, able to get him down. So ball with the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. The Utes bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Game moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
They'll run it to the left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the Cowboys are in the red zone now. Single back, takes the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Connors. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's going to take off. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff with a single back.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this this offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That run moves the ball across the 35.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. The offense really threatening now.
Oklahoma State, 14. Utah, 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Ball handed off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
Oklahoma State, 21. Utah, 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The Utes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pressure is coming. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Throws it to the right. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Tech on the PHC again. It's 28-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Grab down the middle. It's Terry. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Offense in hurry-up mode. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. That play makes it 2nd and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. And the Utes come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the Utes will look to convert here on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
That's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second down and goal upcoming. They go with a direct snap. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Utah. And now the try here for the extra point. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Utes will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and they're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Utes. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
He's escaping the pocket now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The Cowboys will have to kick it away. Here's the punt, high in the air. And they spot it down just outside the 30. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cowboys will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense takes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Utes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Punt over the middle. It's Frazier. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Oklahoma State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On first down, it's play action. quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Going to try to use his legs here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's got it for a big gain.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Cowboys offense is on the move now. They'll try the right here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Cowboys will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Utah offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds his man. Solid gain that moves the ball out to the 32. And the Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A strong run keeps the drive going. First down now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags a quick throw.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's hit as he throws it. A misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out.
That's the end of the third quarter. Oklahoma State 35, Utah 14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Back in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Utah. Extra point try coming now. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
And the Oklahoma State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Oklahoma State. No chance to catch him. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And your Utah Utes will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Utah offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. And the Utes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Utes are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's an out route, the catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Morales. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second, third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And now the running back's got it again. Breaking free at the 35.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And the Cowboys with first and 10 here. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. He's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. To get after them with a lot of bodies, they're able to come up with that sack.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stouts a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Utes. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Well, Luke, they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure.